Welcome to the next video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the calculated fields for the behavior analytics. And luckily, it's pretty easy. There's only 3 fields. So let me show you my screen here. So we're going to start off at the Reads demo at the main menu, and you're going to click Setup Reads Analytics, and we're going to go to the Google Drive. We go to the Google Drive because that's where the calculated fields are. There's a spreadsheet that I've shared with you right here, calculated fields, double click. And so we're doing the behavior, and so this is the spreadsheet we want. So this spreadsheet, there's actually only 3 calculated fields in this report. Thank God, it makes it easy. We have met expectation counter, and then we have partially met expectation counter, and we have did not meet expectation counter. So we're going to copy these 3 calculated fields. Pretty easy. I'm going to open a new tab. See, I need to sign into my Google account. So I'm going to open a new tab. I like to go to Gmail to sign in. And you're going to sign into your school account here. I'm signing into my home account because that's where I'm doing all this stuff. And so now that I'm signed into my account, I need to go back to the Reads Analytics. The way you get into Google Data Studio is a little bit clumsy because they don't store the reports on your Google Drive. I wish they did, but they don't. So we got to go back to the demo here, click on Menu, and then click Behavior Analytics. And actually, you can click on any of the analytics. This is taking me into the demo behavior analytics right now, which is not where I want to be. I want to be in my own behavior analytics report. So I have to go up here to the Google Data Studio icon. Okay, so I click that icon, and that takes me finally to my behavior analytics. Here it is right here, and I click that to open it. And the next step is to click this edit button right here. And if you look at your fields over here, you'll notice there's no calculated fields here. These are the fields that we need to add to our report. And so we're going to click Add a Field right here. And it brings up this screen. We're going to go over to the calculated fields spreadsheet. It's the green icon. And we're going to copy the first name, MECount. So I'm going to click and drag, and I do Control C. I move over to the report, to the dashboard screen, and I click Control V to paste. Oops, that was a shifted V. Control V to paste it. And now I clicked down underneath Formula, move back to the demo, and now I'm going to click and drag over this whole formula all the way down to the word end. And I do a Control C to copy it. Move over to the report. And I'm going to do Control V to paste it. And I wait until I see a green check mark, which means everything's okay. And I click Save. We copied the first one. We need to do 2 more. Add a field. Field name. Scroll down to the next field name. Here it is, MECount. Control C to copy, move over to the report, Control V to paste, click once in Formula, move back, copy it, Control C, over to the report, Control V to paste. And I wait for my green check mark. Green check mark, click Save. That's 2. 1 more to go, click Done. You'll notice that my calculated fields are here now. It said, when I hover over it, it says FX. Add a field. Oops, I did add a parameter. Cancel. Done. Add a field. All right, I got to go get my field name. And scroll down. It's DNMECount. Copy it. Control C. Paste it. Control V. Go down to my formula, click and drag, Control C to copy, and Control V to paste. And I'm waiting for my green check mark. I got green. I click Save. Click Done. So now I have my 3 calculated fields. Here's DNME count, ME count, PME count. Okay, so I've got my calculated fields. We're not done yet. We're close, but we're not done yet. So now we need to associate those fields with the Date Finder tool. The Date Finder tool is really a powerful tool for digging deeper to find when kids misbehave. Oops, wrong button. We go up here to Page, and the Date Finder tool is on page 2. So I'm going to go forward 1, and here's my Date Finder tool. And if I click on the graph, it's got gobbledygook fields in here. It just stuffed fields in here when we copied the report because it didn't have the calculated fields to put here. We're going to get rid of as many of these fields as we can. And it still has, it scrolled on me, so it just moved. And be sensitive to that in this window because it moves. But we're working in the metric section. So I need to add a metric, and I'm going to add... I am going to add meeting expectation first. And then I'm going to add partially meeting expectation, PME count. And then last, I'm going to add did not meet expectation. And now I'm going to get rid of the student name. So we've got our calculated fields in there. Now we need to change the style of the graph. And we need to change it to stacked bar. Okay, and so this is the style we want. We want it to be 100% stacking to that automatically checks. So let's go back to setup. And the one thing that we need to do is we need to rename these guys because nobody knows what ME count means. So we need to rename this. To do this, we go down here to the little pencil, and we're going to type meeting expectation. Sorry, met expectation. MET-I-O-N. Met expectation. That makes a lot more sense than ME count. And press enter. We're going to rename PME count with partially met expectation. Partially met expectation. Enter. And DNME count is did not meet. Oh boy, enter. And we're done. Now, if we click View, we'll see that our report is up and running. We'll go to the first screen. We've got our behavior donuts. We have our Date Finder tool. As you add more and more data, well, let me just show you in the one that's up and running in the demo. This is why the Date Finder tool is so powerful. Is you can find where students had a bad day. So like right here, if we had a specific student, you can see this student had a really bad day, and maybe we want to correlate that back. Maybe maybe something happened in their lives. Maybe they had a med change, something like that. So this, you'll get more and more bars as you add more and more days worth of data, because this is just my sample data. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you were successful setting up the report, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.